Mintzberg's management roles. Identifying the roles managers play. As a manager, you probably fulfill many different roles every day. For instance, as well as leading your team, you might find yourself resolving a conflict, negotiating new contracts, representing your department at a board meeting, or approving a request for a new computer system. Put simply, you're constantly switching roles as tasks. Situations and expectations change. Management expert and Professor Henry Mintzberg recognized this. And he argued that there are 10 primary roles or behaviors that can be used to categorize a manager's different functions. The 10 management roles are then divided up into 3 categories, as follows. The first category is interpersonal role, which includes figurehead, leader, liaison. The second category is informational role. It consists of monitor, disseminator, spokesperson. The third category is decisional role. It includes entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, negotiator. Let's look at each of the 10 managerial roles in greater detail. Interpersonal management roles. The managerial roles in this category involve providing information and ideas. Figurehead role. As a manager, you have social, ceremonial, and legal responsibilities. You're expected to be a source of inspiration. People look up to you as a person with authority and as a figurehead. Leader role. This is where you provide leadership for your team, your department, or perhaps your entire organization, and it's where you manage the performance and responsibilities of everyone in the group. Liaison role. Managers must communicate with internal and external contacts. You need to be able to network effectively on behalf of your organization. Informational management roles. The managerial roles in this category involve processing information. Monitor role. In this role, you regularly seek out information related to your organization and industry, looking for relevant changes in the environment. You also monitor your team in terms of both their productivity and their well-being. Disseminator role. This is where you communicate potentially useful information to your colleagues and your team. Spokesperson role. Managers represent and speak for their organization. In this role, you're responsible for transmitting information about your organization and its goals to the people outside it. Decisional management roles. The managerial roles in this category involve using information. Entrepreneur role. As a manager, you create and control change within the organization. This means solving problems, generating new ideas, and implementing them. Disturbance handler role. When an organization or team hits an unexpected roadblock, it is the manager who must take charge. You also need to help mediate disputes within it. Resource allocator role. You will also need to determine where organizational resources are best applied. This involves allocating funding as well as assigning staff and other organizational resources. Negotiator role. You may be needed to take part in and direct important negotiations within your team, department, or organization.